Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This week's Parsha is Naso. And in Naso, we have what seems to be a bunch of unrelated storylines happening. So the first is of the three groups of Levitical families. So it's the tribes, the groups within the tribe of Levi, of the tribe of Levi, and what their roles are when traveling with the Mishkan, because some set up this part, some did this part. There was three groups. And so we hear the description of that. Then we hear the description of all the princes of the tribes bringing offerings to the Mishkan. And it's interesting because we have like a lot of text that's used just to say that each person brought the exact same offering, but it says, party A brought this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. Party B brought this thing, this thing, this thing. Like it's a lot of words that are used up. And they all brought the exact same thing. Okay, then is the situation of the Sota, the woman who's accused of committing adultery, and then the laws of the Nazarite, who Shimshon, Samson was. A Nazarite is someone who takes upon certain restrictions, like not drinking wine, not cutting their hair, not going into cemeteries. They take on those roles as sort of an offering to God. And so, what's the through line through all of this? Rabbi Jonathan Sachs of blessed memory has a beautiful point with this. The thread through all of this is, and he says it in a slightly different way, but what I'll say is it's making every person feel special and important, and in doing that, pursuing peace. So first of all, the three groups of the Leviim, that it's not just not everyone has the exact same thing to do. Everyone has their own specific thing. So each person can feel, can feel the sense of responsibility and an agency for their own group. Okay, then the princes. Each prince brought the same gift, yes, but each prince deserves to have the details of what he brought be shared. So again, it's everyone is special. Everyone gets to have their spot in the sunlight, and in response, we get peace. Then the situation of the sota. So the sota, it basically at the bottom of it is about peace between a man and wife, and that's what the procedure is. So it's no longer this situation no longer happens. This sort of like the priests write something on a paper, they dissolve it in water, and whether or not the wife is guilty, blah blah blah. That was ended after the destruction of the temple. But in this sort of special ceremony that's done to see if the woman is adulterous, there's this sentence that's written on a piece of paper, and it includes the name of God. And then the words on the strip of paper are dissolved by the water. And we never dissolve the name of God. We never destroy the name of God. But God is allowing his name to be dissolved in the name of having peace between a husband and a wife. So again, this is the pursuing of peace. And then my favorite one is the Nazarite. Okay, the Nazarite is someone becoming a Nazarite. I never understood this. Someone becoming a Nazarite, they're taking on extra responsibilities, and what they're doing is they're even if they weren't born into a Levitical family, even if they weren't born to be a Kohen or have any specific role in the Jewish community, they can take that responsibility upon themselves. So even if they weren't born into it, they can surpass that and take it on for themselves. So again, all of the themes in Naso are about peace and allowing everyone to feel powerful and good in the things that they do. And that is this week's Parsha. Please, I'm curious to know your thoughts. To my mother, yes, I know my lipstick is dark. It's going to be blotted. I'm on my way to my work end of the year holiday party, or whatever, end of year party. So thank you, everyone. Shabbat shalom. God willing, I'll see you all next week.